The door creaked open, and Rachel's heart stopped. Her keys slipped from her trembling fingers, clattering to the floor as the scene before her burned into her soul. Erica, her best friend since childhood, tangled in the sheets of Rachel's own bed, her laughter mingling with James's low murmurs. The man she'd dreamed of marrying, the one she'd planned a future with, was caressing Erica's bare shoulder. Rachel's breath hitched, a scream lodged in her throat. "Rachel!" Erica gasped, yanking the blanket up, her eyes wide with panic. James scrambled, stammering excuses, but the room spun, and Rachel's vision blurred with hot tears. 10 years of friendship, 2 years of love, gone in a heartbeat. She stumbled back, the walls closing in, her mind racing. How long? Why them? What else had they hidden? Fury and pain collided as she grabbed her purse and fled, their pleas echoing behind her. Outside, the rain soaked her to the bone, mirroring the storm inside. She couldn't go home, not to that bed, that betrayal. In her car, she gripped the steering wheel, her sobs shaking her frame. One thought crystallized through the chaos. She'd uncover every lie, every secret. They'd regret this. Rachel wiped her tears, her jaw tightening. This wasn't the end. It was the beginning of her fight. But where to start? And could she ever trust again? Rachel's phone buzzed relentlessly as she sped through the rain-slicked streets, Erica's name flashing on the screen. She ignored it, her pulse pounding like a war drum. How could Erica, her rock through every breakup, every tearful night, do this? And James, her James. How long had he been living this lie? She pulled into a diner parking lot, the neon sign buzzing like her chaotic thoughts. Inside, she ordered coffee, hands shaking, and stared at the steam rising from the cup. A memory flashed. Last month, Erica had borrowed James for a favor, while Rachel worked late. Had it started then? She fumbled for her phone, scrolling through texts, desperate for a clue. There, a message from Erica, 3 weeks ago. "Running late? Jay's helping me out. Love you." Rage surged. Love? The word mocked her now. Then, a photo in her gallery caught her eye. James and Erica at a bar, laughing, her hand on his arm. Rachel had thought it innocent. Erica had sworn it was. But now? She zoomed in, spotting a receipt on the table, dated 2 months back, a hotel bar. Her stomach churned. Had they been sneaking off all this time? The waitress slid a napkin over. "You okay, hun?" Rachel nodded, but she wasn't. She'd dig deeper, texts, emails, anything. They'd built this betrayal brick by brick, and she'd tear it down. But what if the truth broke her more? The clock glowed 2:17 a.m. as Rachel sat cross-legged on her sister's couch, laptop balanced on her knees. Her sister Mia had taken her in. No questions asked. But sleep was a distant dream. Rachel's fingers flew across the keys, hacking into James's old email, his password, Rach James Forever. A cruel irony now. Her breath caught as she found a thread buried in his inbox. Subject, "Meet me." Erica's name glared back, the email dated 4 months ago. "Same spot, 9 p.m. She's working late. Can't wait to see you." Rachel's chest tightened, a sob choking her. 4 months? She scrolled, finding more. Cryptic plans, flirty replies. One mentioned a gift James got her. A gift? Rachel's mind raced to the bracelet Erica wore last week, claiming it was from a secret admirer. Lies. She switched to Erica's social media, combing posts. A photo from a girls' trip 3 months ago. Erica in a red dress, but no Rachel. The background, a hotel lobby. The same hotel from the bar receipt? Her pulse raced. She Googled the name. Seaside Inn, a cozy spot an hour away. Had they been there together? She grabbed her keys, adrenaline surging. It was crazy, driving there now. But she needed answers. Check-in logs, staff who might have seen them. The betrayal was a puzzle, and she'd piece it together. But as she drove into the night, a whisper gnawed. Would the full picture destroy her? The Seaside Inn loomed through the fog, its neon sign flickering like a bad omen. Rachel parked, her heart hammering as she stepped into the chilly night. The lobby smelled of stale coffee and cheap perfume. The clerk, a bored, middle-aged man, barely glancing up. "Room records," she blurted, voice shaking. "From March 15th. I need to know who checked in." He raised an eyebrow, muttering about privacy, but a crumpled 50 changed his tune. He slid a logbook across, and Rachel's fingers trembled as she scanned it. There, March 15th, J. Carter and Guest. James's last name. No Erica, but Guest stung like a slap. Was she blonde? Laughing, maybe? Rachel pressed, describing Erica. The clerk shrugged, then nodded. "Yeah, saw a couple like that. Giggly, real cozy. Booked a suite." A suite? Rachel's knees buckled. She stumbled to her car, picturing them, James's hands on Erica, their whispers in a plush bed. Fury burned through her tears. She dialed Mia, voice cracking. They were here, together, months ago. Mia urged her to come home, but Rachel's mind raced. What else had they done? She checked her phone. Erica's latest text. "Please, let me explain." Explain what? More lies? Rachel's grip tightened. She'd confront them, but first, more proof. A glint caught her eye. Erica's scarf, forgotten in Rachel's back seat from a movie night. Movie night, my ass, she thought. Revenge flickered in her chest. But how far would she go? Rachel paced Mia's living room, the scarf clutched like a trophy of betrayal. Dawn painted the sky gray, but sleep was a ghost. Her mind churned. Erica and James, laughing behind her back, plotting in hotel suites. She needed them to face her, to squirm under her glare. But how? A direct confrontation might spark lies, denials. She sat, notebook in hand, scribbling a plan. Step 1. Gather more evidence. She checked James's car. Maybe he'd left receipts, notes. Step 2. Lure them somewhere public. No escape. A cafe? No, too casual. The park where she and Erica had picnicked for years. Perfect, loaded with memories to twist the knife. Her phone buzzed. James. Baby, I'm so sorry, let's talk. Rage flared. Baby felt like a mockery now. She typed back, cool and calculated. Tomorrow, 3 p.m., Willow Park. Bring Erica. Her finger hovered, then hit send. Heart pounding, she imagined their faces. Panic. Guilt. But a text from Mia interrupted. Don't do anything crazy, Rach. You're enough without them. Was she? Doubt crept in, cold and heavy. What if they laughed? Called her paranoid? She shook it off, digging through her purse for James's spare key. She'd search his car tonight, under cover of darkness. Every secret she uncovered fueled her fire, but a whisper lingered. Revenge might cost her soul. As she grabbed her jacket, a chill hit her. What if they'd planned for this? The street was silent. 11 p.m., as Rachel crouched by James's sedan, parked outside his apartment. The spare key bit into her palm, her breath fogging in the cool night air. Headlights flashed, and she ducked, heart slamming against her ribs. Just a neighbor. She unlocked the door, slipping inside the scent of his cologne, once comforting, now a punch to the gut. Glove box first, receipts tumbled out, gas, coffee, then one from Seaside Inn, dated 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks, while she'd been cooking him dinner. Her hands shook as she found a parking stub, another hotel, closer to town. How many nights? Under the seat, a glittery earring glinted. Erica's, the pair she'd worn to Rachel's birthday. A sob clawed up, but rage swallowed it. She pocketed the evidence, her mind racing. They'd been reckless. Sloppy. A notebook in the console caught her eye. Scribbled dates, initials. E and J, September 12th, October 3rd. A timeline of betrayal. Headlights swept again. She froze, pulse roaring. The car stopped. James? She slunk low, slipping out the passenger side, crouching in shadows as his voice carried, Yeah, she wants to meet tomorrow. Erica's reply, faint. We'll fix this. Fix it? Rachel's fists clenched. She crept to her car, evidence burning in her pocket. Tomorrow at Willow Park, she'd lay it all bare. Receipts, earring, lies. They'd crumble. But as she drove off, a chill gripped her. What if they turned this on her? Rachel barely slept, the earring and receipts scattered across Mia's coffee table like a crime scene. Morning light crept in and she sipped coffee, eyes burning. Willow Park at 3 p.m., hours away. She rehearsed her words. How long? How could you? But would they lie again? She stared at the notebook, E and J, a secret code mocking her trust. Her phone pinged. Erica. I'm so sorry, Rach. See you soon? Sorry? The word felt hollow, a cheap bandage on a gaping wound. Rachel's mind spun. Erica's late nights, James's work trips. All lies? She rifled through memories, landing on a dinner 6 months ago. Erica had giggled, brushing James's hand, calling it clumsy. A clue? Missed. Rage simmered, but doubt gnawed too. What if she'd pushed them away? Worked too much? Trusted too blindly? Mia appeared, concern etched on her face. Rach, don't let this break you. Confront them, but stay you. Rachel nodded, but inside she churned. She showered, dressed, black jeans, a sharp jacket, armor for battle. In her bag, the evidence, receipts, earring, notebook. She'd hit them hard, watched their faces twist, but a text from James jolted her. I love you, always have, will explain. Love. Her chest ached, part longing, part fury. At Willow Park, she'd demand truth, no mercy. As she drove, trees blurring past, a dark thought struck. What if their explanation shattered her more? The park loomed ahead, and her grip tightened. Ready or not, it was time. Willow Park buzzed with kids and joggers, but Rachel's eyes locked on the oak grove, their spot. At 3 p.m., sharp, James and Erica appeared, heads low, steps hesitant. Rachel stood, arms crossed, evidence heavy in her bag. Rachel, James started, voice shaky. I'm so sorry. She cut him off, voice ice cold. How long? Erica flinched, eyes red. Rach, it wasn't planned. How? Long? Rachel snapped, pulling the receipts, the earring, the notebook from her bag, tossing them at their feet. James paled. Erica gasped, hands flying to her mouth. 4 months, James mumbled, staring at the ground. It just happened. Erica sobbed. I never meant to hurt you. Rachel laughed, bitter, sharp. My best friend, my boyfriend, in my bed. You meant that? Bystanders glanced over, but Rachel didn't care. Seaside Inn, March 15th. Another hotel, 2 weeks ago. Explain that. James stammered. It was a mistake, stress. I love you, Rach. Erica reached for her, but Rachel jerked back. 10 years, Erica. You knew my heart. Tears streamed, but fury drove her. Did you laugh at me? Plan it together. No, Erica cried. It was stupid, a moment. Months of moments, Rachel shouted. They shrank, guilt plain, but a glint in James's eye chilled her. You were always busy, Rachel, he said softly. Her breath caught. Blaming her? The crowd stared, and doubt crept in. Was she the fool? She turned, heart racing, needing air. What now? Rachel stumbled to a bench, the park spinning as James's words echoed. You were always busy? Her chest burned. Anger, shame, confusion. Was this her fault? She'd worked late, sure, chasing a promotion. But did that justify their betrayal? Erica approached, tear-streaked, voice trembling. Rach, he's lying. I felt alone too. But I should have stopped it. Rachel's eyes blazed. You? Alone? You had me. James lingered back, hands in pockets, avoiding her gaze. Rachel clutched the bench, mind racing. She'd trusted them, shared fears, dreams, her life. Now, this twist, her dedication, her flaw. She stood, voice low, lethal. So I worked hard and you two jumped into bed? Classy. James flinched. It's not that simple, Rach. We connected. Connected. The word stabbed, and Rachel's hands shook. "Show me," she demanded, thrusting his notebook at him. "Every date, every lie. Explain it." He fumbled, muttering about lonely nights, while Erica whispered, "It was a mistake, I swear." But a memory flashed. Erica's sly smile at that dinner, James's lingering touch. Planned or not, they'd chosen this. Rachel's anger surged. "You don't get to blame me. You broke us." She turned, needing distance, but James called, "Wait!" "There's more." "More?" Her pulse spiked. What else could they hide? She faced them, eyes narrowed. "Spill it. Now." Erica sobbed, glancing at James, and his jaw tightened. A secret hung between them, thick and dark. Rachel braced herself. Would this truth crush her? James shifted, eyes darting, as Erica's sobs quieted to a shaky breath. Rachel stood rigid, the park's chatter fading behind her pounding heart. "What's more, James?" she hissed, fists clenched. He swallowed, voice low. "It started before, a year ago." "A year?" Rachel's world tilted. She'd been planning their anniversary trip, picturing a ring while he... Erica cut in, frantic. "It was one night, Rach. I was drunk. He was there. Then it stopped. Until... recently." Rachel's stomach churned. "One night? A year ago? And you both hid it?" James nodded, shamefaced. "I didn't want to lose you. It meant nothing. Then it... happened again." Nothing? Rage and hurt collided. Erica, her confidant, had carried this secret while braiding Rachel's hair, laughing over wine. Rachel's voice cracked. "When? Where?" James hesitated, then muttered, "My place. Last summer. You were at your mom's." A punch to the gut, her mom's cancer scare, and they'd betrayed her then? She staggered back, vision blurring. "You let me cry to you, Erica, about Mom, while you'd slept with him?" Erica wailed. "I hated myself." "I stopped it, until he called me again." James shot Erica a look, sharp, almost warning. Rachel caught it, suspicion flaring. "What was that? What else are you hiding?" They froze, eyes locked, a silent pact. Her pulse raced, another layer to this mess. She stepped closer, voice steel. "Tell me, or I swear I'll find out myself." What deeper lie waited? Rachel drove home, mind buzzing, their guilty glances replaying like a broken record. A year, then more, and that look between them. What else lurked? At Mia's, she dumped her bag, the notebook and receipts spilling out. She grabbed James's laptop, left at her place weeks ago, password still cracked. Her fingers flew, searching Erica in his files. A folder popped up, buried. E-memories. Her heart sank. Inside, photos. Erica and James grinning at a lake, time-stamped last July. Rachel had been nursing her mom, exhausted, while they... what? Fished? Laughed? Loved? A document caught her eye. Plans. She clicked, breath hitching. A list, dates, places, even ours schedule, with her work hours. They'd tracked her, plotted around her life. A line chilled her. After move to coast, new start. After what? Leaving her behind? Tears stung, but fury pushed her on. She dug deeper, finding bank statements, transfers to Erica, labeled gifts. Hundreds of dollars. Bribes? Hush money? Her phone buzzed. Erica. "Please don't hate me forever." Rachel's grip tightened. Hate? She was beyond that, into vengeance. She printed the list, the photos, her evidence growing. Mia walked in, gasping. "Rach, this is... calculated." Rachel nodded, jaw set. They planned a life without me. But that after nagged. Something bigger loomed. She'd tail them, watch their moves. As she grabbed her keys, a dark thought struck. What if after meant more than a breakup? Rachel parked across from James's apartment, 9 p.m., headlights off, eyes locked on his window. The after from their plan haunted her. Move to the coast? A new start? After what? Dumping her? Something worse? A light flicked on, and James appeared, pacing, phone to ear. Erica's car rolled up, and Rachel's pulse spiked. She slunk low, watching Erica rush inside, her face tense. Through the curtain, shadows moved. Close, arguing, then still. Were they plotting again? Rachel's hands shook, gripping her phone, snapping blurry photos. 10 minutes later, they emerged. James carrying a bag, bulky, odd. They drove off, and Rachel followed, heart racing, tailing through city streets to a quiet warehouse district. They parked, vanishing inside a dim building. What the hell? She crept closer, the air thick, industrial. Peering through a grimy window, she saw them. Huddled, voices low, the bag open. Cash? Papers? She couldn't tell. But James's gesture was sharp, Erica nodding fast. Suspicion burned. Were they running? Hiding something bigger? A car engine roared nearby, and Rachel ducked, breath shallow. They exited, drove off, and she tailed again. Mind spinning. The coast, the money. After. A plan to flee, maybe. Leave her broken and clueless. Back at Mia's, she pored over photos. Shaky but damning. Revenge simmered. Expose them, ruin their new start. But a chill hit. What if after wasn't just leaving? What if it was darker? She needed more. Rachel's hands trembled as she zoomed in on the warehouse photos, the blurry bag taunting her. Cash, drugs, a plan to vanish? The word after clawed at her mind. At Mia's kitchen table, she scoured James's bank statements again. More transfers to Erica. $500, $1,000, labeled MISC. Her stomach twisted. Was this payoff for silence or funding their escape? She hacked his email again, pulse racing, and found a new thread, sent yesterday, to an unknown address. Ready for the move, ease on board, clear the loose ends. Loose ends? Her breath caught. Was she the loose end? Panic surged, but she pushed on, Googling the warehouse address. A storage facility. Shady reviews. Private, no questions asked. Perfect for hiding something. Or someone. Her phone buzzed. James. Can we meet again? I hate this. Lies, she thought, tossing it aside. Mia burst in, eyes wide. Rach, stop! You're spiraling! Call the cops if it's bad! Rachel shook her head. Not yet. I need proof. She grabbed her jacket, heading for the warehouse. Midnight loomed, the lot empty, eerie. Inside, she picked the lock. Years with Erica taught her that trick. Irony biting hard. Flashlight on, she found boxes. One labeled J and E. Inside, passports, cash, a lease, coastal cottage, signed last week. They were running. But a note chilled her. R can't know. Handle it. Handle what? Her heart raced. Danger or just her end? Rachel clutched the note. R can't know. Handle it. Her blood running cold in the dim warehouse. Handle her? Fear and fury warred as she stuffed the passports, cash, and lease into her bag. Headlights flashed outside, and she dove behind a crate, heart hammering. Voices, James and Erica, sharp, panicked. You lost the key? James hissed. Erica. It was here. Someone's been in. Rachel's breath hitched. They were steps away, shadows looming. She gripped the note, mind racing. Run or confront. James kicked a box, cursing. If she finds this, we're done. She? Rachel? Her legs trembled, but anger won. She stood, flashlight blazing. Too late. They froze, Erica gasping. James's face ashen. Rach, listen, he started. No, she shouted, waving the note. Handle me? What? Silence me. Hurt me. Erica sobbed. No, it's not that. We're leaving. Starting over. James nodded, desperate. You were gone, Rach. Work. Always work. We messed up, but this is our fix. Fix. Rachel's laugh was raw, broken. You cheat, lie, plan to run, and I'm the problem? She held up the lease, passports. This ends now. I'm done being your fool. Erica reached out, tears streaming. Rach, I love you, please. But Rachel backed away, evidence tight in her grip. You're dead to me. She ran, their cries fading, heart pounding. Police? Expose them? Revenge burned, but a sob broke free. How had it come to this? Rachel sped to Mia's, the stolen papers, passports, lease, note, scattered on the passenger seat. Her mind reeled. Handle it. Were they desperate enough to harm her? Or just flee? Leave her shattered? At Mia's, she burst in, breathless, spilling everything. Mia's eyes widened. Rach, this is serious. Call the police. Rachel hesitated, hands shaking. What if it's nothing? Just a breakup plan? But the note's chill lingered. She dialed 911, voice trembling, reporting a potential threat, handing over the evidence. Cops arrived, skeptical but thorough, taking the papers, promising to investigate. Stay safe, ma'am, one said, leaving Rachel hollow. She collapsed on the couch, staring at her phone. No calls, no texts. Silence from James and Erica, eerie and heavy. Mia hugged her. You did right, Rach. Let them handle it. But revenge still burned. She posted online, subtle, scathing. The bar photo, a caption, best friends and lovers, huh? Betrayal. Likes poured in, comments buzzing, shock, support. Her chest ached. Exposure felt good, but empty. A knock jolted her. 2 a.m. Heart racing, she peered out. No one. Just a note slipped under the door. You shouldn't have done that. Jay. Panic surged. Was he watching? She locked every bolt, Mia grabbing a bat. We're okay, Mia whispered, but Rachel shook. Police or not, danger loomed. Revenge had a price. Had she paid too much? Sleep evaded her, fear and heartbreak twisting tight. What came next? Rachel's eyes burned, sleepless. The note. You shouldn't have done that. Jay, clutched in her hand. Dawn broke, gray and cold, as Mia paced, bat nearby. Rach, he's unhinged. Stay here. Stay safe. Rachel nodded, but fear gnawed. James, watching. She checked windows, curtains tight, heart racing. Her post had gone viral, hundreds of comments, friends texting, Erica, James, no way. Exposure felt sharp, but his note screamed threat. A car rumbled past, slow, and she froze, peering out. A black SUV, James's? It lingered, then sped off. Her pulse pounded. Police called. We've got the papers, ma'am. Questioning them today. Stay put. Stay put? She felt caged, hunted. Mia urged, let's leave, hotel, anywhere. But Rachel's anger flared. Number I won't run. She dug deeper, hacking Erica's old cloud account, password unchanged, careless. Photos loaded. James and Erica, recent, a beach, captioned, soon. The coastal lease. A video, James, whispering. Once she's out, we're free. Out. Her blood chilled. A knock, sharp, loud. Mia gripped the bat. Rachel crept to the door, breath shallow. Police, a voice called. Relief flooded, but brief. They'd found James and Erica, evasive, claiming, misunderstanding. No charges yet, evidence thin. Rachel's fists clenched. They're lying, the officer nodded. We're watching them. But as they left, her phone buzzed. Unknown number. You can't stop us. Her heart sank. Revenge had lit a fire. Now it burned toward her. Was she safe? Rachel's hand shook. The text. You can't stop us. Glaring from her phone. Mia begged. Rach, we're leaving. Now. But Rachel's fury drowned her fear. James and Erica, running, mocking her. Number. She grabbed her keys. The police's were watching, too flimsy. I'm finding them, she told Mia, voice steel. Mia protested, but Rachel was gone, driving to the coastal cottage from the lease. 2 hours away, her last shot. The road blurred, memories stabbing. Erica's hugs, James's kisses, all lies. What did out mean? Her mind raced. Abandonment or worse. Dusk fell as the cottage loomed. Quaint, remote, lights on. James's SUV sat outside and Rachel parked, heart pounding, sneaking close. Through a window, she saw them. Packing, frantic, bags stuffed with cash, clothes. Erica cried, She's ruining everything. James snapped. We go tonight. Gone for good. Rachel's chest burned. Fleeing after all this? She dialed the police, whispering, They're here, escaping, giving the address. Headlights flashed. Too soon for cops. She ducked, a car pulling up, a man stepping out, strange, burly. James greeted him, tense, handing over an envelope. A deal? Her breath hitched. The man left, and Rachel crept closer, phone recording. Sirens wailed. Finally! James and Erica bolted, but police swarmed, cuffs snapping on. You're done, an officer said. Rachel watched, triumph bitter. They'd face justice, but her heart cracked. Love, friendship, gone. As cops drove them away, James's eyes met hers, cold, empty. She turned, tears falling. What was left? Rachel stood by the cottage, the sirens fading as James and Erica vanished in the police cars, their faces, once her world, now masks of guilt and fear. The ocean roared nearby, a cold wind biting her skin, mirroring the ache in her chest. Police confirmed it. Fraud charges, conspiracy. James and Erica had funneled money, planned to flee, maybe worse. The envelope? A payoff to a fixer tying up loose ends. Her, perhaps. Justice stung, but didn't heal. She drove back to Mia's, silent, the road stretching like her emptiness. At home, Mia hugged her, whispering, You're enough, Rach. But was she? 10 years with Erica, laughing, crying, sharing secrets, gone. 2 years with James, dreams of a home, kids, dust. She sat, staring at the earring, the receipts, relics of a life betrayed. Her post still buzzed online, friends rallying. But the support felt hollow. She'd won. Exposed them. Stopped them. But at what cost? No revenge filled the void. Days blurred. Rachel packed her things, left their shared spaces behind. A letter came. Erica, from jail. I loved you, Rach. I'm sorry I broke us. Tears fell, but no reply came. James's silence cut deeper. She walked to Willow Park, their old spot, and sat, the oak grove quiet. Love, trust, shattered, unfixable. A sob broke free, and she let it, the waves of loss crashing. Strong, yes, but alone, forever scarred. The sun set, and Rachel wept for what was gone.